Aquarius, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Taurus, right? I almost just called you Taurus. Aquarius. At this time, I don't feel like you're really surrounding yourself with too many people, right? I feel like you have several different people coming up, talking to you, asking you questions here, right? I just don't really feel like you're in touch with your community at this time. I feel like you're really just you'd rather just spend time by yourself. Like um, I feel like there's a lot of work within yourself that you're really kind of focusing on at this time, right? There could be a lot of stuff within your home that you could be like beautifying here. A lot of stuff with yourself. A lot of things that you're just taking care of at this time. Like I feel like you're more focused in on your family, more simplifies simplicity. At this time, you're really just kind of taking everything away from yourself, right? I feel like you're finding like a happy little corner and like really scratch my nose there and really just focusing in that space, really just finding happiness here, right? You could be once again, you're cutting away extra people, places, situations, anything here that is not in your happiness bubble, right? Like you're just taking time out just to spend time with yourself. I feel like there's like a space here where you find like true like love, enjoyment, peace, happiness, joy, right? You almost like look forward to going into this space. It could involve like singing, using your voice a lot here, right? Music as well. You're taking some time out and really spending some time in that space, finding happiness, joy, peace, and love within yourself here. Remembering who you are. I feel like there's been a lot of different people, places, and energies just almost like it's like just encircling you, like almost like driving you crazy here, right? And it's been kind of hard for you to find this happiness and peace space. And I feel like that could have been almost like pushing yourself into like self-sabotage here, right? Like I feel like you could have been like extra mean to different people and energies here, right? Because I don't think you were taking appropriate space and time out for yourself. So I feel like you're almost like reacting in a negative way to these people. I feel like you were trying to push people out and like create some space here for yourself, but that was not the healthy way to do it, right? And I feel like once you've kind of had like this angry volcano moment here as well, and you really get back to that space, I feel like you're going to be able to really join your loved ones, your friends, your family here as well. In the way that you're wanting to. I don't think you were even able to truly show up how you were wanting to here, right? I feel like there was like this urge, this like this calling for you here, right? That you needed to go into this space. And I feel like you were thinking of every excuse, opportunity here as to not go there, right? And I feel like that was self-sabotage. I feel like that's where you were hurting your feelings. It's almost like a space where you go to recharge. And I feel like you weren't feeling like you had enough time. You weren't feeling like there was enough, you had enough energy, or, you know, you were just pouring yourself into everybody else's cup, and that wasn't healthy for you. And I don't think that that was making you very happy. I feel like that's why you were snapping at people. Once you kind of realize like, hey, like what was really going on, like the truth behind like these tensions and frustrations for yourself, you're really going to start, being more mindful as to how you're showing up with people, how you're treating people here as well, right? And especially how you're treating yourself. You're going to make sure that your cup is filled, you're taken care of. We have the sun card first out. First and foremost, we have the sun card. That's what I'm saying. Once you get into this space, once you're really feeling yourself, I feel like there's going to be so much joy, so much peace just pouring out of you at this time. That's almost why this simple recharging space is so necessary for you here, right? I feel like there is a light within you, Aquarius, and I feel like it's so important for you to be able to come out here and really shine that light, right? So Aquarius, take the time out necessary for yourself. Make sure that you're refilling your cup. Make sure that you're able to find, oh, Aquarius, I feel like there's a lot of people around you who are kind of negative, very complaining, very frustrating here, right? And I feel like your idealistic self tries to go in and like create like a utopia for these people because you found it within yourself here, right? Scratch my nose there. You found this for yourself. And I feel like you almost find it necessary to go out and like help others find this for themselves. But that's the thing, when you're helping others find this utopia, Aquarius, you're not in your utopia enjoying it here as well, right? And I feel like you're finally having some realizations about that here as well. And we have 8 of Pentacles. And then we have 8 of Pentacles. I feel like at this time you could be finding a lot more joy, peace, love, really, once again, focusing, putting your tunnel vision into an area here where you can really focus on and bring that light here as well, right? You could have a lot more energy and focus placed upon your work at this time. I feel like you're really heavily like dialed into creating abundance for yourself here as well. And then we have the Lovers. And then we have the Lovers. Aquarius, at this time, I feel like you're having a hard time really figuring out work and home life balance here as well, right? I feel like there could be some love relationships. I feel like your love and your work are almost like suffering because of the other here as well, right? Like I feel like you're spending too much time at work. I feel like you could be spending too much time with the loved one here as well, right? And I feel like you've been kind of like struggling with the balancing act of these two here as well, right? And we have Knight of Cups. You could be meeting a new love relationship here as well when it comes to work here. I feel like this person that could be coming in, you guys could be working together. They could be like a client of yours here as well, right? I feel like they're coming in when it involves your work. I don't feel like this is going to be a situation here as well that you're really going to be able to like show or tell others here as well. I feel like this is going to be a situation that you're having to kind of keep it under wraps, kind of keep it just between you two here as well, right? I feel like you could have some like nosy neighbor, nosy coworkers here, right? That kind of thrive on like the gossip of the life that is you, right? Not at this time. Whatever it is, I feel like you're keeping it very much to yourself, very much hidden. And then we have the Queen of Swords. When this person's coming up around you at this time, I feel like you are like if you're at work or something like that, I feel like you are very matter of fact. I don't feel like you're showing too many emotions when it involves this person. I don't even think that this person would know that you are interested because of how almost like stoic you are involving them here as well, right? Yeah, Aquarius, I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you here, right? I feel like you have a lot of love. I feel like you have a lot of emotion here, especially this Queen of Swords is looking at this moon card right here. This is how it's sitting. She's looking at this moon and this Knight of Cups. She has so much emotion, so much value here that she's poured into the situation, but I don't think that the other people around her at this time are really able to tell what is exactly going on here as well. And I feel like I feel like that's almost why your coworkers or your neighbors are kind of nosy when it involves you here as well, right? I feel like there's a lot that you do not discuss with people. I feel like there's a lot here that you keep very much hidden, very much secret. I feel like you're very desirable. I feel like there's a lot of people that want to be your friend, that want to be your partner here as well, right? I just don't think that people can really figure out like, hey, are you friends with so and so? Are you dating this person? I feel like there's because people can't really tell what it is you have going on in your life. I feel like that almost leaves room for confusion for them. I feel like that almost doesn't really allow like the people that you're really wanting to come in for you to come in as well, right? What is this Sun card? We have Two of Cups. At this time, I feel like, once again, I feel like love is very heavily highlighted for you here as well. And we have Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you could be taking a lot of time out trying to focus and grow a love relationship that you have here, right? It could be with a Leo as well. There's a lot of love energy that you're working in. I feel like the more that you're allowing yourself to really kind of sit in that, really be vulnerable, really truly have intimacy here as well, I feel like that's going to bring in a lot of healing work. The more that you're feeling that happiness, that joy, that peace, and that love here, right? Once again, I feel like that helps light pour out of you as well. That brings in a lot of peace, a lot of joy for yourself as well. We have King of Swords. This could be you could be dealing with the King of Swords. We also have the Queen of Swords and the Lovers out here. You could be working with a Gemini here, right? This could just be the other side of you. You could be dealing with another air sign here as well. It could be with a Gemini. I feel like at this time, if this is not a love relationship that you're focusing on, I feel like it is. I feel like there's some things within this aspect that's almost necessary for you in order for you to get this growth here as well. There could have been some separation with the King of Swords in order for them to really work on themselves here as well, right? With this Eight of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. The more that you are pouring your love energy into your work, I feel like it's going to bring so much happiness, so much peace, so much joy here as well. Oh, my ears. Ooh, sorry. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Oh, sorry. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. We have this Ten of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like whatever work it is that you're doing at this time, whatever it is you're really like putting your energy, putting in your focus here, right? I feel like it's having a lot of monetary rewards here for you as well. I feel like it's bringing in a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I feel like you could be signing a new contract, whatever this work is that you are so diligently pouring yourself into here as well. I feel like it could be helping bring in a new home for you. Could be a new vacation here as well, right? I feel like you're setting some plans up here for yourself that's going to help you in the long run. And then we have Chariot. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I feel like whatever this job opportunity that you're really pouring into, I feel like it's taking you to a place that I don't think you've experienced here before. I feel like it could be really helping you save your money for a new car, a new home here as well, a new vacation. Look at these cards. I feel like you're doing what you have to at this time in order to get where it is that you're wanting to go, right? And I feel like you're having some true deep understandings about that. I feel like at this time you could be showing up to work even if you don't feel good, even if you're tired. I feel like you are really like I feel like even if you're not feeling great, I feel like when you go, the work that you're doing, it just brings in so much happiness, so much joy, and so much peace here for you. You're inspired. I don't feel like there's anything that can really take you off of this work that you've been so heavily doing here as well. It's bringing in genuine peace. It's bringing in money, a lot of opportunities here, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles under this Lovers card as well. I feel like there could be a love, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like there could be a love relationship. It could be a Gemini here as well. They could be coming in trying to offer a large sum of money here as well, a new opportunity, a new job, anything like that. I don't feel like you're going towards this. I feel like you could be leaving this opportunity behind here as well. You're really restricting any of your energy involving in this situation. I feel like this situation is not really for you. I feel like this is an opportunity where, hey, they might look really great. They might have a lot of money. It might be something that would seem great monetarily. But I feel like, hey, even if there was like an influx of money here, right? That you'd end up losing money here anyway, especially with this Five of Pentacles and this Four of Pentacles here, right? So I feel like you're really having some understanding, hey, it's not going to be worth you pouring this much effort and energy into as well, right? You see how these snakes are kind of tangled up here. I normally don't see this card like this, right? I feel like that this would be a situation that would be very entangling. Like that there would be it would be very sticky, a lot of spider webs. That it might seem great for like the beginning stages here, but that like as time were to go on, you'd end up losing more than you had gained here as well. And I feel like you're almost realizing that here as well. With this Knight of Cups, we have the King of Wands. There could be a King of Wands coming in for you at this time, and then we have Death. Yeah. I feel like you could have had a love relationship involving a King of Wands here as well. I feel like the situation's really kind of come to a complete ending here, right? I feel like you're really trusting your intuition involving this. There could be a Scorpio involved here as well. We have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands here as well. I feel like there's been a love situation here, right? And I feel like how this masculine energy had their passion and like enveloped in you, I feel like that's really being transformed for you at this time here as well, right? I feel like whatever emotions this feminine nature has had for this King of Wands here, I feel like that's definitely changed here as well, right? I feel like this situation has had a final ending here as well. I feel like it was for the best as well. I feel like there was a lot of aspects within this that were really needing to be changed here, right? There is a Queen of Pentacles around you at this time. I feel like they're going through a lot of anxiety. I don't feel like you would even know this. I feel like they're keeping this very much to themselves, very much under wraps here as well. If you have any Queen of Pentacles around you at this time, go and check on them. I feel like they're heavily working in like Saturn energy here as well, right? Look at this. Yeah, I feel like they're very heavily working in Saturn energy. It could be a Capricorn woman, any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel like they're heavily wrapped in their emotions. I feel like that's where a lot of this anxiety, a lot of this distress is coming in from as well. I feel like they could be going over and over their emotions here, right? And I feel like this has been something almost like long lasting here as well. They could be worried about their finances, where it is they're going to lay their foundations here as well. I feel like they could just, I feel like they really could just need a support system here as well. Somebody to have like a solid conversation here to really help encourage them as well. With this Queen of Swords, we have Five of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Aquarius, this Queen of Swords could be you. If it's not, you could be working around any feminine air energy. That could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here as well. I feel like there's a lot of confusion, right? I feel like there's a lot of miscommunication involving what the other party wants. This could be you here as well, right? I feel like are a lot of like goals, a lot of wish fulfillments here. I feel like there's been a lot of confusion. I feel like there's been a struggle as to how to properly communicate wants, desires, needs here as well, right? I feel like this Queen of Swords is really having to take a perspective shift if they are wanting to get to their wish fulfillments here as well, right? I feel like there are some things here that this Queen of Swords is really wanting. You know, I feel like there are some needs, wants, and desires that are heavily being highlighted here as well. I feel like there's just some confusion about some situations here that they're really needing to work through so that they can come closer to their wish fulfillment here, right? Let's get one card out for how you guys can help heal this energy. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the comments. Yeah, thank you for liking the video. It really helps me like to see if like you guys are like understanding it, like if it connects to you, anything like that. Like that's really great. Thank you. Sever vows of poverty. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you're in a heavy transformational state. I feel like that's almost what this Queen of Cups and this King of Wands were going through, especially with this Death card here as well, right? I feel like there was a lot of like scarcity mindset, a lot of fear, a lot of worry here, right? Never quite sure as to how things were going to play out here, right? And I feel like that was almost like leading to the demise here as well. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. I feel like there's almost been a space here where you don't think that you deserve something, or you have to give up something in order to receive something here, right? And that's not true. Like, you are an abundant being. You can have it all. It all is for you here as well. There's no need to suffer or to sacrifice. If there's a space here where you're feeling like you have to give up parts of yourself, pieces of yourself, anything like that here as well, then it's not a situation that's for you. You don't have to give up anything, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.